Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Quality Candor, the podcast, episode 4. We did it! We've broken the curse! And almost kinda sorta by cheating, because I'm once again... I'm treating this show basically as my kind of, whatever sort of show. Not in the sense that I don't care what goes into it, but that I want the freedom to experiment. And once I have the time, I do want to get back to more of the cult refresh format and more of the various other things. I might do another article reading, but mostly I'd want to get back to the cult refresh format because it'd be nice to sit there and really dissect and talk about all these, for Pete's sakes, I got so much shit staring at me from the shelves. I have material to last a literal lifetime and probably beyond if I discover the secrets of immortality. Anyway, so what I mean when I say this is going to be another little format change is I genuinely have not had time to do shit. To cut a long story short, 365 Infantry, my main pulp project, Sweet Issue 9, the summer 2024, is coming... June is coming fast, folks, and that means I need to get this thing whipped right into shape. And this is going to be a very exciting issue, too, because we will be printing our 100th story, because I'm an incorrigible son of a bitch, and I cannot be tamed when it comes to my prolific writing. We have that. I, of course, work for Anvil Iron Age magazine. Issue 4 is coming down the pike. We're also starting work on a sword and sorcery production that is Battleborn. Sean Korsgaard, who hails from the land of Bane Books and now has joined us as managing editor at Anvil. This is his baby, and he's wheeling and dealing like there's no tomorrow. We got that. We've got... I've been blessed and privileged to have so many people coming to me looking for work on trailers, on music, and so on. Speaking of which, Star Wanderers closed out at over $4,000, which means trading cards for everyone who bought an actual physical book, and my sorry ass has to make another track. So long story short, I haven't been able to take my own damn advice and really sit down and enjoy stuff. I got stuff to enjoy, and I also got stuff to review, because I see staring at me from the shelves my copy of Ghost of the Badlands by one Razorfist and George Alexopoulos. It's a beautiful Western graphic novel that I can't wait to dive right into. I've got that. I've got stuff to review for my column over in Anvil. And on top of that, I've got movies galore staring at me from the shelves. I got records to play and shit like that. And speaking of records to play, I'm going to, in my continued effort to purge myself of all the misgivings I had about my college experience, to turn Quality Candor, perhaps for one show only, just because I don't think I'd want to risk it, now that so much is being rescued from the grave that is music falling out of print. You may have seen that Tony Iommi has helmed a special, beautiful box set reliving the Tony Martin era from the late 80s and throughout the 90s. And I just heard the remix of Get a Grip from the penultimate Sabbath record, Forbidden, which has been lambasted for the same reasons, a lot of the same reasons that Born Again was. An absolute horrible production job. There's no getting around it. And man, it sounds fantastic. Cozy Powell, God rest his soul, does not sound like he's beating on a bunch of dirty mattresses. There's a great sense of space and depth to the mix. Iommi, the one of the founding fathers of heavy metal has done it again and is doing right by easily one of the most underrated vocalists in all of metal and in all of rock and roll. Tony Martin is the shit. I love him on Eternal Idol. Headless Cross is one of the all-time cult classic albums. Anno Mundi from Tyr is a song I listen to with ravenous abandon. I love that track, and I love a lot of Tyr. That entire era really is this incredible synergy of influences. The dynamite drumming of Cozy Powell, who has played with just about every motherfucker in the rock and roll business. You have, of course, Iommi's incredible riffage. While the lineups kind of kept rotating there for a while, I believe it was Neil Murray who was kind of in and out on bass. You had Geezer Butler in for cross purposes. You had, I believe that was Lawrence Cottle on Headless Cross. But long story short, no matter who you had backing him up, Iommi, Powell, and Martin created this formidable heavy metal titan at a time when it felt like, everyone... And I don't say this with any ill will. I love the music of Ozzy Osbourne, but you get this feeling that the media kind of had it out for Black Sabbath. Ozzy was now the hair metal darling. He was the one with all the major, hits coming out. And people were just hell-bent on burying Sabbath. And, even the notoriety of Trashed from Born Again with Ian Gillan getting on the... what was that? The Filthy 15 from the PMRC. Not even the notoriety, not even getting an assist from, incredible vocalists like Glenn Hughes. And of course, the world famous rebirth after Ozzy left on Never Say Die with Ronnie James Dio for Heaven and Hell and Mob Rule. The Martin era constantly gets passed over. And it's about damn time we stop that bullshit and give the man and that era their due. Because, man, some of the heaviest shit is on those fucking records. But while those are off the table, there's still lots of rare grooves still floating around that hasn't been rescued, but fortunately has been preserved by the likes of Andre Navarro II, Music for Empty Rooms, Saw an Image. Lots of these wonderful archival channels that are doing absolutely the Lord's work. And we're going to be tagging them. I'm going to be doing direct links in the description as well as a full-on playlist. So if you want to cut my sorry ass out of the proceedings and just dig the tunes, you're more than welcome. We got a playlist there for you too. And that also helps show them some love as well, because they really are... These people have gotten me through some incredible times, some incredibly tough times, by sharing this music that I otherwise may never have heard of. Stuff that never makes it to, all your favorite streaming services, all your favorite dispensaries of digital music. These folks really are keeping wonderful treasures of the past alive. And I think it's worthwhile, especially now that this is me officially saying, we're here, Quality Candor as a podcast is here, that celebrating those folks that whose aesthetics of all these old records and of all these various genres have kind of influenced the sort of ambience I want this channel to have. That of... There's a line I wrote in a story for 365 that described the man opens an envelope. Well, a wolf, rather, but this guy opens the envelope, and he's like, and the line is, it smells like old. Smells like old vinyl sleeves, smells like an antique. That's kind of the feel I want this channel to have in some respects. Though I joke about, occasionally having relevant items, and I just mentioned a relevant item, and we started out with a relevant item in that, John Carter coming to audio. We have the Tony Martin box set coming out from Black Sabbath. I do occasionally get topical because we're at a time where it really is a miracle so much is being saved the way it is. It is a red letter day for media preservation this year and these past few years. But at the same time, by virtue of, it's a small world, but there's a lot made for a world this small. There are so many songs that get, lost in the shuffle. There are so many films that if they don't make it to Blu-ray, if they don't make it to DVD, if they don't make it to VHS, for Christ's sakes, you're looking at bootlegged work prints, what have you. There are so many rarities and so many wonderful films and wonderful works of art and works of entertainment that don't get their due, that kind of get, buried by, gimme, 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 now, what came out last week and all that jazz. So, Quality Candor, even though we will from time to time talk about, hey, awesome new release coming from this place, Vinegar Syndrome's doing a 4K release of all things, Chuck Norris's Invasion USA, man. Like, that's the fucking living end, as far as I'm concerned. We'll occasionally talk about this, but the core of this channel is aside from, honest talk about art and entertainment, which is kind of my way of suckering in the people that might think, oh yeah, we're going to be talking about all the problems with Hollyweird. Gotcha. I'm making you learn about shit I actually like. That's generally the thrust of it. As I want this to be a place of discovery above all else. I want this to be a place where you can come in and just relax, unwind, decompress, and learn about something you otherwise wouldn't. And I don't think there's any better way I can do that, especially in the case of music, than going back to the old radio format. Enjoy.
looking for someone that I can love. I need someone to sweeten my coffee when the morning comes. Hey, and I need someone to kiss me tenderly when the
Wait for me, please wait for me. It's gonna be another day. Wait for me, please wait for me. You bet your life I'm on my way. I know I don't deserve a second chance. I thought that running around was fun. Those crazy things that look so wonderful. You're all those dreams rolled into one. You decide to change your mind. Somehow I'll try to understand, but I don't want to leave from your love. So try to hold on if you can. Wait for me, please wait for me. It's gonna be another day. Wait for me, please wait for me. You bet your life I'm on my way. Wait for me, please, please wait for me. I know I don't deserve a second chance, but if you can find it in your heart to forgive me, maybe one more day won't be too much to ask. Now, if any time you want to change your mind, you have that right. But I realize now that life without you just doesn't seem possible. If you decide to change your mind, somehow I'll try to understand, but I don't want to leave from your love. So try to hold on if you can. Wait for me, please wait for me. You bet your life I'm on my way. Wait for me. Oh, please wait for me. You bet your life I'm on my way. Honey, please wait for me. It's just gonna be one more day. I promise.
Time after time
coming out of the break here, I want to kind of explain briefly, because I went into this in that major half-hour diatribe at the opening of episode 1, but I wanted to kind of explain my whole deal with the college radio thing. I started out with a show called Shuffling Sounds, because I am a whore for alliteration. I will bend myself into a pretzel if I can find a good piece of alliteration in it. And I started out, of course, with the freshman jitters, not having a goddamn clue what the hell to do, trying to bounce back and forth between the vinyl turntable and the whole operating system the station worked on. I had the usual freshman jitters, but then after that, coming into, I got used to it. I was getting used to, being in there, hitting the marks, kind of making sure I didn't go over and everything. And I kept my air checks as best I could. And then, of course, what was the line from the Saxon song they wrote? Oh my god. Point is, the disease that shall not be named for algorithmic purposes happened in 2020. Whole experience got turned upside down. I had to start doing the shows remotely with a shitty condenser mic, which at least meant I knew where my fucking air checks were. But it wasn't the same. Then I was able to go back into the radio station, make that happen, and then just it all sort of just fell apart for me. Not just because what happened there is similar to what's happening now, which is when I have really big projects, things have to get cut. Something has to get put in front of the firing squad of the schedule. And unfortunately, when I was doing something like my senior thesis at the end of college, because I was mounting a fucking film, and it wasn't a short one either. The rough cut's still sitting at about 20 minutes, and I'm hoping to get it down to 15. But, that's a major production. For Pete's sakes, some scenes I was shooting with 3 cameras rolling, which, for a student film is fucking ludicrous. Especially because it was an undergrad, it wasn't even like an actual film school. It was an undergrad film program. So I had, that was, and that also happened in my last year. That also was me finally just saying, look, I'm not having fun with the station anymore. Because it felt like, one, shit never worked. There's stuff always going to pieces. 2, you get this feeling that the only thing that does numbers on the radio is sports broadcasting. And this isn't a knock against sports broadcasting. There is a art to color commentary. I have heard people that I wouldn't trust to read me a grocery list, and then there are just incredible color commentators that make you, absolutely riveted, edge of your seat, even without a frame of the damn game in front of your face. That is a talent. That is a genuine talent when it comes to broadcasting. But I just... You felt the music side felt completely appreciated. Not to mention that the house mixing they had done is the same god awful top. It sort of felt like a station without an identity. In that you'd say there was a top 40 thing. Because obviously when there's a really super duper big hit, and everyone wants to hear it, that obviously gets chucked in the mix. But it's there was sort of this station without an identity problem that was happening there. And between nothing ever working, between just kind of not feeling like that sweet sensation of being there but no one realizes, I just said to fucking hell with it, and I packed it up for the last semester. I didn't finish out the year on the radio, and I just said to hell with it. But the thing also is, I do love broadcast, and if I was a saner man, or at least a different phylum of insane, I probably would have gone into actual broadcasting, whether it was newscasting or, doing radio work. Hell, for shits and giggles, I'd love to be a frickin' be a classic rock DJ. because one, I can gnaw people's ears off about everything I listen to. Another great example. I won't be able to play you their stuff because again, they're still in print. But I started going on a big kick of the Australian and the New Zealand like pub circuit. You know, a lot of the pub rockers that were coming out around the time AC/DC was growing to prominence and everything. And I'm discovering bands like the Dudes, the Angels, wonderful acts. And, I can gnaw people's ears off about them. I can gnaw people's ears off about Black Sabbath earlier in the show, Motorhead, Judas Priest. I could go off. I can just go off like the Dickens. I'd make sure I still get to the commercial break, but, that's the thing. I'm passionate about the medium. I'm passionate about the format. And my frustration was not being able to take that passion where I wanted it to be. And always feeling devalued and always feeling kind of, kicked to the side. And here I don't have to deal with it because I don't have to deal with the pressures of it. I don't have to deal with the pressures of the full studio rig. I don't have to deal with the pressures of, making sure I don't cut in everyone else's time or whatever, which fortunately that never happened. I always played after Safe Harbor, so I could actually play uncensored music. But yeah, it's frustrating because it's a medium I love and I didn't feel like I was able to really go where I wanted to with it. But that's why in this wonderful world of ours, if you don't like the way something's being done, you better get off your ass and do it yourself. Because you know what? No one else will. Back to the music.
Don't take a lot to keep me moving. It's gonna take a lot to make me stop. I'm racing to a 5 alarm. Should slow down, but I just can't stop. Move over if you see me coming. I've got the Midas touch. I feel the heat inside me. It's not enough, but it's a little too much. There's something out there, I can hear it calling. I wanna hold it, but I'm moving too fast. Everybody's always asking me, where is it, baby? Doesn't anybody know? It's burning up inside of me. Where is it, baby? Open up the door and let me go. Got a method to this madness. I learned it on the street. There's someone right behind you. He's grabbing at your feet. I've got no time for talking. I've got no time to kill. Some say I'm going nowhere, but it's better than standing still. There's something out there, I can feel it, baby. It's getting closer, but I'm moving away. Everybody's always asking me, where is it, baby? Doesn't anybody know? It's burning up inside of me. Where is it, baby? Open up the door and watch
Alright, that about does it for me. If you dug the show, leave us a like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. If you want to help keep the train rolling, go buy me a coffee at our designated link down in the description. And of course, down there as well, you'll find all the other many exciting things I'm up to in the World Wide Web, as well as the many exciting things we discussed today. Thank you for your time. As always, we'll catch you on the flip side.